Hey, this is Jennifer over at the Sheepwalk Ranch. I wanted to talk about authenticity. There's so many different facets of authenticity. And one of the things that I'm working on right now is a warp and weft project for the Chimayo folk. That's Chimayo, New Mexico, Centinela weavers, and any other weavers in that zone. And part of the problem is sourcing the Navajo Churro, and the other problem is the inflation of its value. Now, the people in New Mexico, the Navajo, the people connected to the Navajo, they're the reason that Navajo Churro is what it is today. This is their wool. This is the wool that came from their land. It was native. And the fact that it's inaccessible because of pricing, to me, it goes against the whole artisan philosophy of heritage. We're talking about heritage. So I'm going to set that aside for a second. One of the things I've been working on with Dorota is sourcing churro. You know, to forgive the lights, unfortunately they are what they are. But this is beautiful churro. It's a dual coat, because if you look between the lines, you can see that there's an undercoat. It's just beautiful. And it doesn't always wash up this bright white. Natural is the white for this breed. So this is just a shade of natural. And what we do is we take it through the picker. I've been blending for my warp so that I can maximize on what I have. Because again, sourcing the churro at a rate that makes it easier for me to make the yarn accessible to the designers and the artists is not as easy as it sounds. So I am working with some Texas fiber producers, and hopefully we'll extend that back out to New Mexico, where I can actually have a source there as well. But it's a project with meaning. So then, you know, picker, if we fiber separate cloud, essentially, and then from there to the carder, and then from the carder to draw frame, spinners, it's a fickle beast, I'm not gonna lie. In order to get this, I really have to pay attention to the detail. I don't want to lose my note here, but this is a blend available to my folks. But to make this, it's kind of important now. Again, don't look at that, look at that. It's a very small ply, very tight ply, and then it is set so that it's easier to work with on the looms as a warp. And then the next step for this is to go off to New Mexico, where it will be tested for its tensile strength. And so far I haven't had any issues. You just never know. But by incorporating breeds that are complementary to the Navajo Churro, I am able to maximize on whatever white I get. We're going to be making warp and color as well, because I noticed that the traditional weavers, it's not always about white. The white caters to a modern marketplace, but the colored caters to a truly artisan marketplace. So you're gonna see more of that. But this is authenticity. This is me preserving someone else's heritage as best as I can. And when we can get enough to make 100%, we'll make 100% on warp. But for now, on the white, we'll be doing a blend, and then we'll slowly keep just subtracting and subtracting until we have enough to make enough of this in 100% Navajo Churro. This preserves a culture. This brings us back to its historical value. It's circular. We talk about this with, you know, the whole fiber shed movement, with the regenerative farming and all that. Our little circle is within the bigger circle. So farmer, sheep, right? Byproduct is yarn. Yarn to weaver, they make an end product, and then end product gets used. When it can no longer be used, it might get reused as something else, or it's gonna go back to the earth. But what makes it special is 100% wool, and that's close to my heart. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.